Okay, so welcome to part two. This is just where I do a little bit of chart analysis on some of the futures contracts that I trade. Just emphasize these are futures. You know, trends are trends though, so prices may change slightly if you're trading CFDs. Overall trends won't. And I use daily charts. So before I do that, just the legend so you know exactly what's there. So the black numbers are going to be support and resistance levels based on trend lines. Pink numbers are going to be breakout levels. And claret numbers, they're just going to be horizontal levels where I've identified support or resistance, generally based on double or triple tops or bottoms. Okay, so let's start with the Dow as usual. So we've still got that uptrend there. I've got resistance at 45.98. I've got support at 39.832 and lower down at 38.952. So we've still got that uptrend, not quite as sharp as it has been, but likely to find some support. Obviously a big week with jobless data coming out in the US. Moving on to the S&P, I've got resistance at 5371 and also 5334. Then I've got support at 5229 and 5171. Again, still in that uptrend, but it's going to be testing because of the data this week. Moving on to the tech stocks, so Nasdaq in the up channel, I've got support at 18,114, also a horizontal one at 17,830 with resistance at 18,887. Now just going to look at a couple of currencies. So here's the pound against the dollar. The dollar started to strengthen again. You know, it's going to be a big week for the dollar, I would guess, with data coming out. I've got resistance at 129.66. I've got support at 125.42. And there's a breakout level at 123.75 on the downside. Euro against the dollar, I've got resistance at 109.80. I've got support at 107.84. It's broken just through there at the moment, but let's just see if it manages to close back above that or not. And then I've got a breakout level on the downside at 106.70. Good old Bitcoin, that digital gold. It's been steady, not quite strong. You know, we're in April now, so it's going to be the halving. And I've got resistance at 72,251. And then what I've done is, just to give you some idea of support levels, I've added in the Fibonacci levels there, which you can see on the way down. I've also added a breakout level, just remembered, sorry, at 60,050. So if it gets through there on the downside. Moving on to gold, again, sort of record highs in Asia, way up again. Is there any stopping this? There seems to be a little bit of a sort of a craze going on at the moment in some countries where they're taking these little gold, like not even nuggets, they're almost like coffee bean size, I would guess, and they're giving them as presents, and people are like storing them in little clear tubes. So whether that's having an impact as well, I'm not too sure. Okay, so anyway, I've got resistance at 22.64. I've got support at 21.80 and support at 21.66. And last but not least, oil. So crude oil, WTI, I've got resistance at 85.92, 84.44 and support at 80.63. So I hope you've enjoyed this analysis. I hope it helps you with the week ahead. Have a great week. So, just a little heads up on my services. So I offer a daily newsletter. That includes global news, headlines, my views. That's a subscription service. I also offer one-day workshops. This helps you to discover if trading could be your next career or maybe just a secondary income. But the one thing is, because I offer a variety of them, is that I can also just fill in any gaps that you may have with your current trading, or whether it's macro or actual trading skills. And then I offer a 1 week intensive course. That's going to make you feel confident and competent after just 1 week. And that's going to basically give you the foundations on which to build your trading career. I'm going to help you find that inner trader, and that also now includes a free trading challenge. And then there's my Flexi Masterclass. That's 6 weeks of guided learning, but you can spread them out. You don't have to take them all at once, and that does help to accelerate the learning curve. And that's designed to provide you with all the knowledge and trading tools that you're going to need to navigate these markets, and any asset class, whether it's financial, commodity, digital, I'm involved in them all. And as I say, the weeks can be spread out there, and that also includes a free trading challenge. Trader mentoring, so maybe you've already got some experience but you're looking to get to that next level and you're struggling to do that. I offer mentoring by the hour, by the day, or a monthly subscription. It's entirely up to you, but I just want to help you guys to reach that next level time and again. And of course I provide lots of trader educational content, not just to individuals but also to exchanges and brokers. And if you're looking for that funded trading account, so you don't have to risk your capital, then contact me for details. I've got 2 good ones that I use. Okay, so finally, as usual, just ending with a disclaimer. So, if you're already involved in your notice, if not, then please take serious note of this, that trading does involve the risk of loss of capital and it's not suitable for everyone. However, I do hope it is for you. And now, because there's leverage involved from many companies, just be careful because you can lose substantially more than that initial investment. The regulators are a bit more on top of that these days, but even so, just be a bit cautious. Everything that I include in these just purely for educational purposes. I'm not trying to encourage you to trade or invest. That must be your decision. And of course, before you make that decision, you've got to consider the risks involved. And that includes your financial situation, definitely your level of experience, definitely your risk appetite, and of course, only risk capital you're prepared, but more importantly, that you can afford to lose. And if you've got any doubts whatsoever, first of all, think twice before you do it. Speak to a financial advisor. And do that before you risk your capital. I have so many people come to me because they've lost money. I'd rather they come to me and learn how to do it and not have lost the money in the first place, because that's just a waste of their savings. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed these, and I'll be doing these on a weekly basis. So I'm going to post the links in places so that you can get to them. My new website will be finished soon, but in the meantime, you can reach me at the email address below on all the slides, which is chrisjtubby55@gmail.com. And all I can say is I wish you a wonderful week. Best of luck with your trading, and hope to see you again next weekend. Bye for now.